everyone, my name is Samantha White, and today I'm going to talk to you about how I take the labels and the glue off of glass jars. So I've had a few people ask me how I get my glass jars from this to this, which, okay, this is a little wet because I just washed it, but you know, you get the idea. This jar has no glue on it, there's no sticky stuff, there's no label left, but you know, a few weeks ago it looked like this. The things you will need are a jar. This one is just for decorative and demonstrational purposes. This one is the one we're actually going to be taking the label off of. You will also need a bowl and a spoon, some type of liquid oil, and baking soda. So that's all I use for this. And usually I'd be doing this over my sink, but honestly the lighting over there is just so terrible that like, first thing you do is take the label off. Oh god. See, this is my least favorite part because I want to do it all in one. Oh shit. See, and then this is now trash. So, sorry. Oh, it's so sticky. So we have the label off of our jar. Now we're going to take baking soda. I don't know how much. And sunflower oil. You want to just make a paste of baking soda and sunflower oil. So next you want to spread your paste all over the sticky stuff. So all over the glue. If there was any label left on here that you couldn't get off beforehand, you'd spread it on that. Okay, now we let this sit for about 30 minutes, an hour. Sometimes I forget it for an entire day. Oh, and before you're like, but dude, you have so much sunflower oil and baking soda left. Don't worry, I have other jars that need this same treatment. This is not going to go to waste. This is one of the other jars that I'm taking the label off of and getting the glue off of today. And as you can kind of see, this is not as easy to pull the label off of as the coconut oil. This jar I'm going to soak beforehand and then sort of scrape the label off of, then put this on to get the glue off. It has now been an hour since I put the paste on this jar. It has been 30 minutes since I put the paste on these two jars. I actually soaked these for quite a while, as you know, and then when I tried to take the labels off, I actually had to like use a fork and scrape. Like those labels were on there. So I soaked them for 30 minutes, got the labels off, put the paste on. They've been sitting 30 minutes. Now I'm going to take this natural bristle scrub brush that I have. It is a Brooks Natural Bristle Brush. So I'm going to take this and a bowl full of warm water. Normally I would do this in the sink, but honestly trying to figure out another camera angle seems complicated. And you know we're all about making things simple in my kitchen. Excuses, excuses. I'm gonna take one of the jars and just scrub with this brush. And it takes off everything. One done. On this one here, there was some of the label that I couldn't quite get off, so I just put the paste on over it. We're going to scrub it. Use a little bit of our thumbnail in there. Scrubbing, 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 scrubbing. And then the third one, which is real sticky. This is the stickiest one, I think. You can see all the nastiness. Alright, now I'm going to take these to the sink. I'm going to wash them with hot soap. Hot soap? I'm going to wash these in the sink with soap and water. The jars have now been washed and dried, and this is what they look like. So this is the one I had done weeks ago that has, you know, nothing left on it. And these are the three that I did today. Now, if you happen to have a little bit left on there, you can always repeat the process, or you can just add a little bit more baking soda and oil and just scrub it a little harder. Or as you saw, sometimes I use a thumbnail to get the little labels off that are sort of harder to get off. So that's it. That's how I take labels off of glass jars when I want them to be nice and sparkling clean. Super easy, takes about 30 minutes unless you need to soak them, in which case it can take up to an hour because sometimes those labels are a little tricky to get off. But I've never not had this work for getting the glue off of my jars. So I hope it works for you too. If you do try it, or if you have a great way to get labels off of jars, comment it down below because I'm always looking for new tips. And I just like to hear if the stuff that I'm doing also works for you guys as well, or if I'm just over here in my own little weird world. And yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like the video and, subscribe to my channel if you're feeling nice or happy or in a good mood, or if you're just not and you just like clicking things. Just however you're feeling, just subscribe. And as always, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye. I feel like I was gonna do something funny there.